Ticker symbol SPY continuing its upside that we were talking about, potentially reaching that 417.02 target that we've been talking about for now a few weeks. Let's go ahead and go over those possibilities now. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again. This is ARCa coming at you with an SPY technicals and raw price action thread of analysis on this Hump Day Wednesday. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video with a friend so that you and them could consider joining our trading community in Discord called ARCa Bulls. With that said, let's dive right into the charts. Okay, you guys, so we are looking at ticker symbol SPY on the daily chart here. And yes, we are still in that process of creating that eventual top out at that 417.02. Very, very close price action over the last 2 days, right? So just yesterday, it looks like we reached a high of 415.72. My goodness. So the reason why I'm pointing out this target of 417.02, just for those of you who are not actually aware of what I'm doing here, is based on a formation. Okay, so yes, a broadening descending wedge, per the playbook rules, has a take profit at the genesis of the formation. Okay, that's just it just per the playbook rules, right? So this would be yet another one of those indicators. I'm sorry, yet again another one of those formations that has realized its price objective, and I will be including it into my collection of more broadening descending wedges all throughout the last 14 months. Very interesting times here. Okay, so now let's validate to see. Or let's confirm, actually, with the indicators, a potential upside continuation or downside, okay? So particular to the daily time frame, I would like for you to focus on the RSI. Okay, notice that the RSI is on a downward motion here, but remember that we have that 14-day simple moving average right below us. So that could be a potential bounce before a continuation to that upside. If we are looking at short-term downside like that, then I would have to express the bottom side of this range here. This candle here has a low on the L right over here. You can see that L, right? So when we hover over it, you'll see that L, 412.78. There's a very high likelihood that we can bounce from that 412.78. Let's just see if we have any moving averages located there. And we in fact do. We have that SMA 10 located right beneath that what was it again? The low of 412.78. So very likely we can face a bounce from there before a continuation to the upside. But let's get a little more surgical, right? Let's go ahead and look at our 30-minute immediate short-term time frame momentum to see if we have a continuation for that upside. Okay, you guys, so please notice right over here that the 30 minute is suggesting that downside that we are talking about, right? So hold on just a sec, and let's just move on to the bi-hourly and see what else we have there. Okay, so here we go. Now, okay, so we still have a downside, and in fact, it's crossing below the 14-day simple moving average here, and it's suggesting a continuation to that downside. Okay, so this is yet again validating our 412 target. Okay, so let's continue on and see what we have. The 6-hour time frame now. All right, let me just make this a little bit bigger here on my other screen just so that I can make sure that we're getting some good feed. All right, so now the 6-hour time frame still suggesting that downside as well, validating that or giving yet again some validity to that 412 target that we're looking for. Let's see if we have any supports coming up though. Okay, so the 12-hour time frame getting a brand new cross below that 14-day simple moving average, looking for a downside move here, but it does not appear to be kind of like a capitulation event. Let's look at the bi-daily. In fact, the daily, guys, I actually do think it's still the daily. We were just talking about that 14-day simple moving average just a couple minutes ago. Very likely for us to find that downside to about 412 and let's see, 412.78. Before a continuation to the upside here, guys. My eyes are still, or my target is still locked for that 417.02. And if we do reach that 417.02, guys, there's very likely a pretty strong pullback to be faced from there. And yet again, it may not be a pullback to per se go back all the way down. It could just be a pullback for a couple days or just a reaccumulation event before we can actually succeed the upside of that 417.02. And what can tell you that is, in fact, a 3-day RSI. We are looking a little bit exhaustive here on that momentum, but we are still suggesting an upside continuation. We're in the gravitational zone of the bull weakness percentile here in the 3-day, so very likely for us to figure or realize a continuation to that upside. Okay, you guys. So I honestly think this is a pretty good place to leave this off. Please remember that I still have about 9 or 10 seats left for the second track of the ArcMasters trading course. Remember to find the link in the description below, or better yet, the email, right? So send me an email, get enrolled, and we'll get you situated. Okay, you guys, but please remember, first and foremost, I'm not a financial advisor. Take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, hold any assets whatsoever. Okay, you guys, please do your own due diligence. Everything will be cool. All right, but with that said, I wish you well, a very good night, and I will catch you at the bell. Mañana. Adios.